Hi, and welcome to Music Talk 101. My name is Marcellus Green, and tonight I'm going to do things a little different. I'm going to uh, demo some keyboards. Every now and then, people ask me, or they say, "Man, why you got so many keyboards? Why you got so many modules?" Well, I love keyboards. I love modules. I love physical keyboards. Otherwise, I would probably use virtual instruments. Virtual instruments, I can only pull up one at a time. I don't have time for that. I love physical keyboards, okay? One of the reasons why some musicians have so many keyboards is because each keyboard manufacturer, they put together the sounds a little different. The tones, the pianos, the horns, that's what I'm talking about. So tonight, I'm going to go through four keyboards. I'm going to be using the Korg Nautilus. I'm going to be using the MODX Plus. I'm going to be using the Triton Extreme. And we're going to go way, way back old school, way back with the Alesis QS 6.1. I'm going to put in the drum beat. The drum beat will be coming from the TR 6S. It's something I just put together, something like a Bootsy beat. Bootsy's so good with those ballad beats. So I'm going to be recording this with my music software, and I just want to go through. I'm going to play the same thing basically on the four keyboards, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so first let's start with the drum beat. We'll do the Nautilus first. A little 4-chord progression, that's all. Holding the sustain. Now we're going to the Yamaha MODX Plus. Now we're going to the Korg Triton Extreme. The third chord, I'm gonna invert it. Now we're going to the Alesis QS 6.1. Oh yeah, you're going to be in for a surprise with this baby. Alright, so that was all 40 keyboards. Let's go back through the Nautilus one more time. All right. One more time with the Triton. I love the Yamaha. I love that sound. I love the strings. It's warm too. It's a little dark, but it's still warm. Okay. Let's go back to the Triton Extreme. I like the Triton Extreme. Only problem with the Triton Extreme, the older Korg keyboards, they're so soft when you playing the keys. There's no resistance, and it's hard to go from this to a true semi-weighted or a weighted keyboard. I used to love the older Korgs because I used to like the solo. I still do, but I'm just saying. But for runs, it's so much easier on your fingers. But I've always loved the Triton Extreme. That's why I haven't gotten rid of this. It's still in one of my main sit-ups. I have 4 main sit-ups, and that's why these keyboards are in one of the 4 main sit-ups. I'm gonna go back to the Alesis, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Okay, so it's hard not to like the Alesis either. If you grew up being an Alesis fan, everybody knows that when Alesis first came out, and I'm gonna say back in the Lord, it was so long ago. Just want to get I want to get the time frame right. I want to say the late '80s, maybe '90s. They were always ahead of their time. Back then, they were ahead of their time because if I got access to an Alesis synthesizer. Compare the sounds to some of the modern keyboards, and a lot of them sound better. I don't know how they did it, and they gave you a lot of natural drum kits. Because I used to do a lot of MIDI drums, and I used to really love the Alesis. So, which one do I like the best out of the Nautilus, the MODX Plus, or the Triton Extreme, or the Alesis? Well, man, I love the feel of the keys on the Yamaha. I mean, I love the feel. I mean, that has a lot to do with playing as well. And I love the feel of the keys on the Nautilus. I'm going to say what I didn't do, I did not alter any of the sounds. They're all natural. I didn't tweak them. I didn't add no reverb to them. They're standard out of the keyboard. Now, believe it or not, when I write my songs, and I have over 600 song videos on YouTube, songs, videos, under Marcellus Green. And what I don't do, I do not tweak any of my sounds. That's another reason why I have so many keyboards. I go straight out the box. Just pull up a program and I use it. I don't add effects or nothing to my sounds unless there's strings. If I do strings on my music, I like using Sonatus. I think that's the program, the effect, and I use the reverb. I love that because it just carries the strings out just a little bit more and make them a little fuller. But the keyboard of choice, if I had a choice, because it's hard for me to make this choice because when I got the Yamaha, it gave my Nautilus some competition, and the Yamaha is in a class of its own, these two, but I would probably go with the Nautilus because the Nautilus has some of all this stuff built in it. And for me, this is just my opinion, it would be the Nautilus, and second or tied for first would be the Yamaha because I'm a Yamaha fan. Yamaha has some real nice pianos. Now, on one of the future music talks, you can't really see from here, but right here where I'm pointing to, that is a Phantom, the Phantom XR module. That's the keyboard module. That Phantom, we're going to use the Phantom. We're going to have that in the mix next time. And we're going to probably throw the Yamaha S30. Like I said, this is one of my favorite racks, my favorite sit-ups. And we're going to go and we're going to use the Roland JV880. Prince used to love the Roland JV880. He used that on back in the day because that's an old keyboard module. And it looks brand new because I take care of my stuff. And it's loaded too. I have all the expansion cards in it, as well as the Phantom. All my, not all of my keyboards, but a lot of my keyboards and modules I have fully expanded. Expanded means I buy cards for them, and I put them inside the keyboard or the module, or like this. This is for the Alesis. This is called the Jazz Piano card. And it has like 299 or 300 different pianos from all around the world. That's what expansion means. So this is a keyboard within itself. And then I also have the rap technical card or techno for the Alesis. This is a whole nother keyboard within itself. So when I plug it in the back of my Alesis, these give me two more keyboards. That's what I mean by expanding. These are expanding internally. I brought them expanded with the cards inside of them already, just like this JV880. It's already loaded, fully loaded. So if you like this music talk, just feel free to reach out to me on YouTube, or you can follow me on Facebook, Mark Green on Facebook, MARC on Facebook, Twitter, Marcellus Green, LinkedIn, Marcellus Green, and and I have my Detailed Solutions Entertainment group on Facebook, where I get the chance to talk to a lot of musicians. I'm friends with a lot of musicians. I follow a lot of musicians. I'm talking about stars. I won't name names. I'm not a name dropper, but a lot of stars I follow, or some follow me. We pay attention to what each other is doing. Only difference between me and them, I'm not rich off the music, but I'm a writer, and I write a lot. Again, I'm a producer, songwriter, creator. I'm a sound engineer, mastering engineer, recording engineer. I'm certified in all those areas, and I'm a computer engineer. That's why I'm able to build computers for music studios and video production studios. I'm also a certified software specialist. and I'm a hardware specialist. So again, thank you so much. My name is Marcellus Green, and you enjoy the rest of your day or evening. And only one thing left to say: peace.